I really love Italian calzones for one reason. They're really easy to use leftovers in. So if you have some leftovers in the fridge, pizza, calzones, things like that, they're really easy to use up those leftovers. So what I have is just some dough here, and I wanted to tell you a little secret. I always have some dough. I'll thaw out some Rhodes dough, just put it in a bag, let it sit out, kind of press it down until it kind of calms down a little bit, then put it in the refrigerator, and I always have dough ready to go when I want to make a pizza or a calzone or anything that requires me having to bake some dough with it. So this is very simple. I just take a little bit of it out, and I have a floured work surface, and I'm just rolling it out so that I have a nice size. Because remember, a calzone, you're going to fold it over. So you want it basically twice as big as you think it would, because then you're going to fold it over and it's going to be half that size. So we're going to get this all rolled out here. And I've just picked some things in the refrigerator that I think a lot of you are going to have at home, but it's a great fun way to use up and repurpose leftovers or just create a delicious dinner idea that's really easy to put together. So once we get it all rolled out, what we're going to do is just use some prepared marinara sauce. And I just use like a prepared pasta sauce with it. And I'm going to take it, I'm going to put some here just along the side, the bottom of it here, kind of spread it out a little bit. And then what I want to do is just take whatever kind of meat that you have. And so I'm going to use some salami. You can use whatever you want to. That's going to go into here. If you have leftover steak, roast, get the idea. You can really fill it with anything and repurpose it. And then I'm going to add some cheese. Now I'm using one of the Mexican style shredded cheese because I like the flavor it instills in it. But you can use mozzarella, you can use cheddar, you can use whatever kind that you want, and you're going to get that all filled up into there. So when we come back, we're going to finish it all off at delicious Italian calzones on the menu when we come back. Well, let's finish up these delicious calzones. So I'm just taking a pastry brush, a clean one, and I'm just going to brush off the top of the one that we prepared earlier. This is to remove any of the flour that may be on there that can prevent this from sticking together, which we're going to do right now. So what I'm going to do is just take the end of it here, and I'm going to just kind of turn it over right on itself. And I'm just going to continue doing that. Just kind of pull that piece out, pull it out and turn it over on itself. And what this is going to do is kind of create this little braid as it goes along the edge of it. And it's also not only decorative, but it's also going to hold it together so the edges, the seams don't come undone while it's baking. So let's just fold that and fold that. Fold that and fold that. So that's all done. Now you can see how it looks beautiful now with kind of a little braid along there that we folded that out all together. A simple egg wash here, but instead of using water in it, I used olive oil. So an egg and about 2 tablespoons of olive oil in there. And so I'm going to brush that right onto it, the top of it here, make sure that that has some nice egg wash on it. And to finish it up, what I'm going to do is just take some Italian seasoning and put the Italian seasoning over it. And this is just dried herbs. I'm going to put that onto there on the egg wash, and then this is going to go into the oven. And I have my pizza stone in the oven, so it'll go right on the pizza stone, which is preheated to about 500 degrees. And this will bake for about 5 to 10 minutes. It depends on your oven, so just kind of gauge it so it comes out nice and golden brown. And you can see the filling in there, the deliciousness of it. This is such a great idea. I can't wait for you all to try it. Now head on over to cookingwithchefbryan.com. You can grab the recipe or to KUTV.com, but it's a great way to repurpose leftovers.